Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Angels News. Today is the 5th of October, 2021. It's Tuesday, so we are here every Tuesday in Angels News. And I'm waiting for you to join me because we have so many things to discuss about. If you remember, we didn't have last week. We didn't have Angels News because my son was sick, and the week before I was in Macedonia. So we have a lot of things to talk about now. Here you are joining me. So hello everyone that's joining me. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, Teen, and please share this live. Okay, so first of all, we have to talk about what happened yesterday. The energies that yesterday were confusing the entire energies around the world, and actually something that they told us about it. They gave us a hint on Sunday on the weekly message. If you remember, on the weekly message on Sunday, Hanoch Metatron came to us and he said, we're going to show you the way. We're going to be a pillar of fire that will show you the way in darkness. And he told us that there is a lot of rings of light now, energetically rings that are now around us. And we already know that it's been like this for 2 weeks already. And those energetically rings of light are changing the energy around us and the electromagnetic field around us. And obviously, our electricity, all the electrical machines are infected from it. But sometimes people think, well, it's going to be hackers that are trying to, harm Facebook, or it can be that someone just did a renovation there and something happened. Well, Facebook is not the first time that they're doing any changes in their format that they're using, and it's not the first time hackers are trying to, to steal things from other people. So how come it happened yesterday? So the reason it happened yesterday, as they told us, is the energetically field around us that is now very, very strong around the entire world. But there is also a message there for us, and we'll talk about it just in a few minutes now. So here in Israel, the sunset is around 6:20 in the afternoon, and in the Facebook and the WhatsApp and everything that happened yesterday started about 10 minutes after that time. And when I saw that, when I understood that, I said to myself, okay, wow, it makes a lot of sense now, because they told us it's going to be in darkness, and they told us not to be afraid in the darkness, because they will be with us and will light the way for us and show us the way. And we need to remember that we are not alone. So this is the most important thing that we need to remember, that even though it is dark, even though some things are happening that we can't explain why they're happening now, we can give them all kind of excuses, but it's happening now because we are now ready for this change that is coming, and this is only the beginning. Now, since the energy now is a very, very strong energy, I see more people joining me, so hello everybody. Since the energy now is very, very strong, we need to understand that when something like that happens, which is worldwide, there is a lesson there for us, and the lesson is global. If you remember, at the beginning of the coronavirus, we were all in lockdown. The entire world experienced that thing at the same time. We had to understand what is connecting all of us together. And now, yesterday, again, something happened that connected all of us together. Some of us felt it more because they're more in those Instagram and Facebook and all those networks, but others felt it less, but it did affect everyone. So how come it affected everyone? Well, when something like that happened, we know there is a global lesson there. And in the corona, the global message were to stop everything, look inside, and find inside on me, just to close down inside and to find the answers within me, and to see what are the things that I'm doing in my life that are not taking me to the place that I want to, and to do those changes that need to be done. This time, the lesson, which is something that is just starting, is a lesson that we already know that we are in, a lesson of unity. And at this time, because it's social media, all the things that actually went down, it's all related to social media, the way we connect with one another. The lesson here is to check with ourselves, are we really connecting? Are we really connecting with the people around us? Are we really listening to them when we're talking to them? Are we really feeling what they are feeling, what they are trying to tell us? And if you remember, a few weeks ago, they gave us a message to listen to the space between the words and to understand what the person is trying to tell us in language of love that they talked to us about for a long time. They told us, listen to the space between the words that the person is telling you and understand what he's trying to tell you, not by hearing the words, but by feeling the words. And what they are telling us now is because the damage were for the social media, the way we connect with people, they told us stop and pay attention. Are you connecting with the people that you want, the way you want? Are you really listening? Are you really feeling one another? Or are you just looking from the side? And that's the first step to understand what happened yesterday. The second step is to remember that when we are connecting to people and we talk to one another, we can really see what the other person feels. And sometimes when we're using social media, we are putting an act. Okay, so I'm putting a picture and everything looks really fabulous and I'm looking really happy. But inside, sometimes something is different going on. And people are sharing those success stories and people are answering them and they're really missing out the connection, the real connection. If we'll think about it, we're not really connected to all the people that are friends of us in Facebook. We are not even, most of them are people that we might not even talk to many years or that we didn't even talk ever, but we are following those people. And a lot of times we are not really listening. We are not really listening and we are not feeling one another. So the first step of the lesson that what happened yesterday is to pay attention. Are we really connecting? Are we really feeling one another? And second is, are we really authentic? Are we really bringing ourselves when we are talking to people and not faking it and not showing what we want people to think about us? Now, because this time is a very, very energetic time now, and obviously the electricity devices are affected from it, we need to pay attention that we give our body more strength in order to deal with what's going on. So the first thing we can do is obviously to step back and just put those electricity devices as far as we can from us. So if you're sleeping, not to put it next to you in the same room, the phone, or maybe on flight mode. If you can, not to charge it in the same room that you're in, even if you are awake. And if you can try not to use electricity device at that time now, it will be better for us in general, for our body. And at the same time, we want to really strengthen our body by eating things that will help us connect to nature more. So it's more vegetables and fruits, and try not to use processed food, but food that is really fresh and not fried and not even cooked. If you can, not even to cook it, just to steam it, it will be better, because there are two reasons. First of all, our body, it will be easier for us to digest that food. And when we digest it better, it's easier for us to receive the energy that is around us. And as I said before, those rings of light are now around us, and they are very, very strong. And because they are so strong, our body need to receive it and not to object to it. And if we are eating something that makes us feel weak, it's difficult for us to receive the energy that is around us. But if we are eating something that our bodies feel enlightened and feel comfortable, okay, it's not too busy by digesting, so it's easier for the body to receive the vibrations of the light as well, and to really take it in, okay, in our cells. And we want to do that because at that time it's super important, because the energy is already here, and that energy, those vibrations that they're talking about, are the new vibrations of the new world. And on the message on Sunday, he said something that Teton said. He said, remember that you had all the technology revolutions, that you started to take a vibration and put it as a radio and started hearing vibrations. Do you remember that you started seeing vibrations by television? Do you remember that you started sending information by the internet? So we took a vibration, we took an energy, we took spirit, and we turned it into matter. And the energy that is now coming to our world, the new vibrations, we will learn how to use them as well. We will learn how to take them from spirit to matter. But at the moment, we need to receive them, first of all, in order to carry them with us, in order to be able to feel them and not to struggle when we are feeling them. So the new vibrations are here. And for a long time, they have told us that you need to be ready, and they prepared us. They really gave us a lot of information how to prepare our body. I think that the first process is the 9 gates. The 9 gates, I already have it translated to English as well. It started on last June, not this year, June before, a year before, when we were still in the epidemic. The 9 gates are helping us to receive those vibrations that are now in. By the way, the 9 gates is free and open for everyone. So if you want to receive that process, just write down and I will send you the link to it, because it's free for everyone. So we remember that when we receive the 9 gates, it help us prepare our body to receive the vibrations that are now in. So our body already know that the vibrations are coming. Our soul remember that the vibrations are coming. And now we need to really help our body to receive those vibrations and not to object them. So we said we are doing it, as I said, by stepping away from all electricity devices, by eating fresh fruits and vegetables, as fresh as possible, maybe just steamed, and also by focusing in one thing for 3 minutes every hour. 3 minutes, stop, and to focus on a dot in space, and just exercising, seeing the new vibrations. Now, it can be also hearing, it can be feeling, but they say every hour for 3 minutes, just to stop, stare at space, and help your body focus. So it's focusing on that spot that we are looking at, and also receiving the new vibrations by calming the body. And at this time, when we have all those energies, what happened to us is that we feel confused. We are feeling confused, and we're really struggling to keep our mind set to one thing. So if you will look at my computer, for instance, you see that I have a lot of windows open here, that I'm working on everything at the same time. So if something is now distracting me, I will forget that I was working on another window doing something else, because I'm now distracted and I already forget. And because the energy is here and it's really strong, it makes us even more confused, more distracted, because the energy is already distracting us in the first place without even having all the normal distractions that we have. So when we are remembering that we want to help our body receive those energies, and when we feel distracted, what we really want to do is to stop and clean our mind. And I do it by meditating, but sometimes I don't feel like I want to stop what I'm doing, because I don't want to waste my time. So they say, stop for 3 minutes, stare at something, at a point, just a dot on the wall for 3 minutes, and just breathe. Okay. And when we do that, just a herring. Okay. And when we do that, it helps us clear the mind. And when we clear the mind, we can really help our body receive all the energies around us and not to object to it. So now the time that is now is we are starting to use the energy of fire, the pure fire energy. Also, the electromagnetic changes that are now happening around us, they are also related to fire, the fire energy. So we are going to do also an initiation in Hebrew tomorrow of just putting the vibrations of fire, pure fire, in the Merkava. And we are going to use it by changing our body to receive that information. And now what we want to know is that in the fire energy, when you look in it, you can really, really see that there is also white flame. And that white flame is not something that is burning. It's not something that can harm us. On the contrary, it's something that helps us grow. It's something that we're going to use for creation. And they will teach us how to do that. I still don't know how, but they will teach us. What they told me is that it's now the beginning of that energy of pure fire. And that's why they also said on Sunday on the weekly message that the pillar of fire will show us the way. And we need to remember that in the darkness, we are not alone. So it's not just literally darkness that it's night. It's also the things that are frightening us. They might come up now more, things that we are afraid of. We need to remember that it's okay, because sometimes in order for change to happen, people need to get to that point that they need to say, no more, no more. I will not tolerate with that behavior anymore. And we will start doing those changes when a lot of people will get to that point and will say, no more, I need to find a way to create something new. And this time that we are now in, we are starting to get to that point. We used to be in the time of water, and the process that we've done until now was purifying water, cleansing our body, cleansing our aura, and helping our body heal, and also finishing karma from other reincarnations and other lifetimes and with other people. And after we've done that, we are now going to new creation. And in order for us to be there, in order for us to know how to create new things with a new energy, because we're not going to create new things with the old energy. Okay, otherwise we'll create the same things. We're going to create new world with the new energy, with the new vibrations. So now we are receiving those energies. It's like someone is giving us a gift, and we're looking at the gift when we don't know what it is. And it's a surprise. When we learn what it is, we'll know that it's the thing that we always wanted. That's the only thing I know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the vibrations are going to feel like, and what we're going to do with them. But I know it's a beautiful surprise. I know it's the surprise we are waiting for. And it's here, and it's given to us already. But now we need to learn how to give our body the ability to receive those energies, because we are starting now to learn how to use those vibrations in order to create. And the energy we are now walking into is the energy of fire, of pure creating fire. And it's I see now that Anna is writing the fire fills the body, the fire of creation, the fire of love. Yes, fills the body, the fire of creation, the fire of life. Exactly, Anna. It's the fire of creation, and it's based on love, because it's not burning, it's not ruining. No, it's creation. It's exactly the opposite. And people say that where they have passion, they feel fire in them. So we will find a way to use the passion. But what they are telling me, it's not just passion. Passion is something that we know from the old energy. We're going to learn not just passion, we're going to learn the white energy, the white flame. And this is a pure flame. This is something that we're going to start learning together. I'm excited because I don't know what we will learn together. I just know what I'm telling you now. I know as much as you know, because I'm telling you exactly what you're telling me. So all the electricity devices that are now just getting crazy, or if you have maybe glasses shattering or lamps shattering. So it's okay. It's okay. It's all the things around us, our bodies, our nature, everything in our home, the glasses, the table, everything needs to learn now how to contain that new vibrations, and they don't know yet. But we have the ability to transfer the vibrations and to help them and help ourselves, our bodies, to receive and to contain those vibrations and feel good with it and to grow with it and to learn how to create new things. So I'm just going to tell you a quick process that we have done yesterday. I've done it yesterday with my community here in Israel when I saw what is going on, and I just sent everyone a message on SMS, obviously, because I didn't have any other option, and also on Telegram. By the way, I have a Telegram group as well in English. If you would like to join, I'll put also the link here. If something like that happens again, so you can contact me there. So what we are doing is we're just closing our eyes and opening our hands to the air and to the sky. And we say that we are receiving those rings of light to our body. And we are transferring it into the ground, into the earth. And slowly we are seeing those light rings of light going through our body, around our body, wrapping us. And then we are putting our hands on the floor or on the ground, and we are saying to the ground, please receive those rings of lights and help them, transfer them to the entire nature, to the entire world. And we are doing this process every time that we feel that the energetic field is too strong for us, okay, and the things are going crazy. So we want to help the energetic field to calm down and to be in order and not in chaos. So we are just doing that process there, okay. Okay, I see that you're asking for the Telegram group in English. I have in English and I have also in Hebrew, so I will send it. Anna, do you have my English Telegram group that you can send it here? Because I can't send it from this computer. If not, I will send it later. Okay, don't worry, Tina, I will send it. And also, I saw that you are asking for the process of the 9 gates. So I will put it also here so you can join and everyone can join. And please share this information. Please share this live. Please share those links there. It's not for me. It's for everyone. And the 9 gates is an amazing process that opens so many doors for so many people. I have it translated into English because it was important. It's 9 meditations, and each meditation is in a different subject, and it's really strong meditations. So take your time and do it. And it's using the 72 names of God and the Hebrew letters, and it's a really, really strong process. So take your time and do that. So thank you so much for being here with me, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll see you again on Sunday on the weekly message. And please transfer it to all the people that you want. Love you. Thank you, team. Thank you.